Okay, we would like to do now the last problem on the document that relates to additional materials for system of equations. So we would like to solve the second system in your last page. The system is given by 4x minus 3y equals to negative 8. And then the second equation is 3x plus 5y equals negative 6. Okay, so obviously these two equations are written in a standard form, so I don't need to rewrite them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find a way to get opposite in my x's. Okay, so notice that I have a 4 and a 3. Now, if I multiply the top by 3, yes, and the bottom by negative 4, yes, I'm going to get in my x's an opposite coefficient. Again, I'm going to multiply the top by 3 and then bottom by negative 4 just to get the negative 12. Okay, so let's just multiply. Now, remember that when you're multiplying the whole equation. So what I get here is 12x, right? 3 times 12 is 12. 3 times 4 rather is 12x minus 3 times 3 is 9y equals to negative 24. Remember, you're multiplying everybody by 3. And then at the bottom, I have negative 12x, right? I'm multiplying the negative 4. Negative 20y equals, this is going to be also multiplied by negative 4. I get negative 4 times negative 6, which is positive 24. Okay. Now let's add the two equations. Remember, this is the addition method. I'm going to eliminate the x's since they have opposite coefficients. And then I have here negative 9 and negative 20 is negative 29y. And here, adding those two numbers, I get a 0. This means that y will be equals, to find y, I'm going to have to divide by negative 29 on both sides. Negative 29 on both sides, and I will have that y is equal 0. Okay? So y equals 0. Now, how do I find the value of x? Because remember, I need to find the value of x. Well, I can substitute either in this equation or in this equation right here. I'm going to take the second equation just because the numbers are smaller. So this is my second equation. Alright? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 0 and I'm going to put 0 right here. Okay? So what do I have? 3x plus 5, and instead of y, I'm going to write my 0, right? 5 times 0 is 0, right? 3x plus 0 is 3x. And then to get to x, I divide by 3. Therefore, x is equals to negative 2. Okay? X is negative 2, y is 0. Therefore, the point of intersection is the point negative 2, 0. Now, how do I check this answer using my graphing calculator? So, what I need to do is I need to just take my first equation, 4x minus 3y equals to negative 8. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve for y. Remember, you need to solve for y because your equations in the graphing calculator need to be written in a slope-intercept form. So I'm going to subtract 4x and then I'm going to divide by negative 3. So y is equals to negative 8 divided by negative 3 minus 4 divided by negative 3x. And that gives me 8 thirds plus 4 thirds x. Okay, that's equation number 1. Now, how do I represent equation number 2 in the graphing calculator? Let's see. Equation number 2 is 3x plus 5y equals negative 6. If I'm going to solve for y, again, I subtract 3x on both sides, and then I'm going to divide by 5. So that will be negative 6/5 minus 3/5 x. And then that is my y2. y1, y2. Remember that to go and represent this in your graphing calculator, once you have your y1 and your y2, you need to do second calc phi, that's intercept, right? And you need to do enter, enter, enter. And the point of intersection should be the same point of intersection you found in your algebra work doing solving the system by ways of the addition method. In other words, you should find the point negative to 0.